Okay, I did a written version of this and I posted on Discord as well, but here is a verbal version of what I think is the solve to the cipher. I don't think this really helps necessarily anyone find the treasure, so I'm going to share it. Yeah, so I'm going to. So I was there's something called the Jibel. It's on Discord. It's Treasure Hunt with Us. I think it's under their Discord page, and I forget who actually posted it. I'm so sorry about that. But go on there and you can see the Jibel, and it is what someone spent a lot of hours putting together every word. You know what? I'm gonna hang on. Okay, I'm back. Jess in the West on Discord is who posted the Jibel, and if she had not posted the Jibel, I would not be making this video right now. The Jibel is everything that Justin has kind of said in the Q&A and the interviews and all that. And I was reading about the cipher, and I noticed, I won't say I noticed it before. I tend to overthink things and not think simply. And that burned me yesterday quite badly, very embarrassing. Let's not get into that, though. Anyway, he says, really, with the cipher, there are two elements at play. And I saw him say that like a few times in different interviews, and I'm like, why does he keep saying elements at play? And so I pulled up a periodic table, and I knew it wasn't in the poem, it was in the book. So I went to the contents, because I've always felt kind of fishy about the contents. And the alliteration versus non-alliteration, and I just felt there was more to it. And so then I looked to see if there were any elements that are part of the periodic table, or that are part of the contents that match, essentially. And the curious, oh my God, the curious confluence? It doesn't matter. The CU from the curious part, that's copper. And then SN is 10. And so one of those numbers is 50 and one of them is 29. And so those two elements together make bronze. And so for me, I'm like, does that mean that the container might be bronze? I mean, that's a nice find, but it's not necessarily solving the cipher fully. The next part took a while, but moving forward, 50 plus 29 is 79. 79 is the element for gold, AU. And so that felt like a confirmation step to me, but then I still didn't know what the, I know what it was made of, but I didn't know what the actual container was. And so then I started looking up what exists that could hold 60 pounds of treasure that has those elements in it that could connect it. And also I was assuming that the words would be in the book. And a bell was one of the bronze things that was mentioned. And so I looked up bells, and they're definitely present in the book itself. And then I looked up the composition of bells. And that's where I think the multiplication could come in. Obviously, the addition, the simple addition, adding two numbers together, 50 and 29, 79, and then that confirmation being gold. Multiplication, I think that bells are like a 4-to-1 ratio of copper to tin. And so you have like 80% copper, 20% tin. And so like the ratio concept, I think, kind of connected to multiplication. And so that would equate to the treasure being in a bronze bell, hollow. Maybe there's some sort of like cover on it, or maybe it's seals of some sort, but I'm pretty sure that's the cipher. All right, bye.